So guys, what we have now is this. Okay, we open this, we open this, we open this. We won't do anything more here, it's no point. But today we will start with the add-ons. We will start with this page here. And for this page, and actually for the whole folio, I was thinking to start adding some golden accents. For this, we will have one golden and white panel. And I've cut this one at 10 and a quarter by 6 3/4. Yes, and this one is 6 1/4 by 6 3/4. So we will score them both. This one, the long one, on the short at 1/2 inch. And I think this will add a fantastically nice accent to the whole album. I'm just sorry now that I haven't added any on the front, but yeah, it's never too late. And this, that is 6 1/4 by 6 3/4, again on the 6 3/4 side, so it will become perfectly square, 6 1/4, so we can add 6 by 6 paper. That is the idea. And I'm also thinking to use a rounder, corner rounder, because I think it's important for such projects. They give a lot of, you know, they add delicacy somehow to the whole project when the pages are round. So I will do that, and I'm using the largest like that. I think that would be absolutely gorgeous. And same here, same here. And we will add this here to the left, and the smaller 6 by 6, 6 1/4 by 6 1/4 to the right. Yes, and they will overlap each other. Okay, I'm trying to you know, I'm eyeballing this usually. I'm never measuring it, to be honest, but I would say that it's okay here. Maybe it's a bit higher up than lower down, but that's totally okay. And same here. Make sure that you are not too close to the you're not too close to the scoring line, so that is very important. And somewhere like this. So that's what we'll have on this page. When you turn, that's what we will have. Of course, we'll have to use magnets to make them stay in place, but I like this already very much. Okay, for second page, I have cut two such pieces of 6 3/4 by 6 1/4, so basically just like this one. That again we will score at on the 6 3/4 side, 6 3/4 side. We score at 1/2 inch. And then we round the corners. I like this golden. I'm not sure if you notice, it's bronze gold like that, the old type, which I think goes perfectly with the fact that our collections are both elegant and shabby chic. And I have checked obviously before to see how they look on gold, and they look absolutely gorgeous. Plus, yes, I mean, gold, it is I'm not a fan of gold. If I have to choose, I prefer silver. But where is the rounder corner? Here it is. But I do think that in these occasions gold it's really very suitable, if not even required. I hope they will overlap enough to, yes they will, so I can use a magnet to keep them in place basically. Like that. So this is absolutely perfect. I have page 1 the back and page 2 the front already figured out and arranged. As you can see, it goes very quickly because it is a simple project after all. And let's see now that to make sure that our hinge here, hinge, it's still enough, 1/4 of an inch. Yes, it is, but it's growing. So when you think about it, then the pattern papers will come, so that will increase. I have to provide for that, so to say. For page 2 on the back, a long panel that I cut at, again, at 10 3/4, I think. Let's see. Well, best is here. Yeah, 10 3/4 by, cut this to become 6 1/4. Now you need to apply this first before the pocket, obviously. Yeah. Okay, so, and then we take this out and then we stick the, like that. Okay, so that's what we have now. And for the small one, I have one left over from when I cut the previous ones, these ones. I have a small one that is 6 3/4 by 5 3/8. Okay, so on the 6 3/4, obviously I will score it at 1/2 an inch around the corners. And here we come again, and we put it over here. Okay, I think it will look very nice. And in the pockets we will have 2 booklets. Let's see, I will try to make this so basically divide this surface, this length, in 2. So that's about it, I think. Like that, I think. So that's how it will be. Good. And cut it at 8 3/4 because our pages in width are 7 3/4, yes. And so I cut it at 8 3/4, and here it's 3 and something. Let's see, 3 3/4. Yes. So we will score it at 1/2 an inch on both ends, 2 long ends, and 1/2 an inch on this short end, which seems to be exactly where it is now, but I will do it one more time just in case. And for this, I have cut 2 for the inserts. I've cut 2 sheets of 8 1/4 by 8 1/2, and on the 8 1/2 we score in 2, so they become 8 1/4 by 4 1/4. 8 1/2 score in 2 at 4 1/4. Yes, we will have some nice booklets for more photos. Again, around the corners. Like that. and same with this one. Okay, so now we put these two booklets here. Perfect. We close and close, and now the back of our second page is done as well. Then we have page 3 front and page 3 back, and we will be done with section A basically. Okay, so for page 3 front, we only have two golden sheets of 6 3/4 by 5 3/8, sorry, that we will score on the 6 3/4 at 1/2 inch, and then we fold them nicely, and then we round the corners. These two we put one to the left and one to the right. I hope you can see. We put one here on the bottom, and taking care not to touch the scoring line, like that. Very good. And the other one here diagonally, this somewhere else than it needs to be. Okay, so that would be it, and they will go like this and like that. Okay, then we turn the page to, I've cut two sheets, and these are 7.5 by 10 3/4, and on the length we are scoring them at 1/2 inch, sorry, 1/2 inch, both of them. Okay, so we will just around the corners here, and that's it. We'll just around the corner, guys. Okay, so that's what we have. Now we close, and that's what we have now. Regarding this one, if we want this one to be here, we might have to score this at another 1/4 inch here. Let's see, 1/4 inch. Of course it will become shorter, but I think it will be also better, because we wanted it here. So let me show you how it looks, what we have so far in section A. So we have this, and we have these and these. We have two nice big flaps. Then we have this, and then we have this, and then the whole piece goes like this. And then we have a big flap, small flap, overlapping each other. Then we have two small flaps that became there for paper for 6 by 6. Yes. Then we turn the page, and here we have one small flap, bigger flap, pocket, and two booklets. Here we have two flaps going diagonally up and down, and I love the golden accents, honestly. And here we have just one big flap and another big one going up and down like this. And here we have 4 flaps that go to the sides and like into a surprise box opening. So that's what we have, guys. We close this, we close this, we close this, and that's our section A, and I like it very, very much, and I hope so do you. Thank you so much for sticking with me, and I really hope to see you on the next one when we'll create, like I said, section B. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.